Hello, my name is Ray Fox, and I would like to share with you a poem titled Stop Illegal Immigration. And this took me more than a month, probably about 5 weeks of reflecting on the issue. And I think it's an important topic to consider. And the crisis that we're going on, I don't know if I believe it's not really being covered accurately by certain media sources. And so these are some of the thoughts that I've gathered over the 5 weeks. And obviously, we know that this crisis was created by the Biden administration. So I'm kind of like very upset with what's going on. And so I want to share these thoughts in my poem. Here we go. Stop illegal immigration. The migrant problem we have at our southern border started with Biden's political agenda. Now we are seeing for ourselves how it's adversely affecting those tax-paying citizens living here in America. Reversing immigration policies that were working at the border, creating a crisis that is becoming gravely disordered. The motto, "Come on in, children, we'll let you go free, if only someday you vote for me." The Democrats don't care about voter integrity. No need for voter ID to ensure your identity. Just flood the voter ballot boxes with illegal votes. Some even think it's okay for dead people to vote. Come on now, stop this madness with these shenanigans. Let's get back to legal immigration planning. Instead of these open border policies that are undermining our democracy, demonstrating like the cackling VP Harris of her hypocrisy. Are you going to the border to check out the crisis? No, not today. Ha ha ha. Shows her true feelings are lifeless. Pretending to care for the children that she has a plan when she supports abortion on demand. We all know she's a fraud and a fake. The only thing she's good at is bailing out criminals who promote hate. Saying nothing with President Biden about BLM and Antifa rioting in the streets, saying it's an idea, just a figure of speech. And with the help of the Democrats and big tech and the media mob censor our free speech. Their premeditated open door policy shows that they're phonies. The drug cartel sees these opportunities and making lots of money. They overwhelm the ICE at the border as kids being confined in cages. They are enclosed with scabies, lice, the flu, as well as COVID-19 in confined spaces. Not allowing the press to report what is actually occurring, showing the stench of the Washington swamp and tension very disturbing. How our Border Patrol officers are being insulted and abused, extremely disgusting, while the drug cartel making money off human trafficking and still getting away with selling illegal drugs, even more baffling. While President Biden and the media mob pretending nothing is happening. We need to get back to Trump policies that were working while giving opportunities back to Americans of which illegal immigration is hurting. Securing our border by continuing to build a wall. This benefits our national security interests by protecting us all. No one is preventing legitimate immigration policies. For saying we are systemically racist country is a bunch of malarkey. Why would people come from faraway places, risking their lives to get here in many cases? To get to America is the reward of the oppressed. Escaping communism, totalitarianism, where basic human liberties are suppressed. We, the people in America, know that liberty comes with a price. Many gave their lives to show us that freedom comes with much sacrifice. We fought to abolish the barbaric practice of slavery, which abused human life, which was utilized in many countries to exploit people to indulge their vice. Where all people are treated equally and protected under the law, a fact that draws many immigrants to our shores. Martin Luther King once dreamed that we as a nation would one day live out our true meaning of our creeds, that we could live together in perfect harmony, where we are not judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character, where hard work and moral integrity really matter. The Democrats in the Washington swamp pretend to care for Americans, when in reality they are betraying our inheritance. For our way of life is at stake. We must stop these Democrats with their crazy mandates. with the media mob pretending to act as legitimate news stations when they treat those who actually want to report the truth with much indignation, gaslighting us beyond our imagination. We can see the gruesome photo of immigrants wrapped in tin foil, caged like sardines during a pandemic will make anyone's blood boil. The situation at the border is putting America's security at risk. To allow this crisis to go on is simply preposterous. Wasting our tax-paying dollars on it even more ludicrous. We see how their motives are pernicious, that their policies are ridiculous, borderline on the irrational, as they pretend to be caring for the children extremely emotional, when they are out of touch with reality, breaking every law with impunity, treating humans with such indignity. Now is the time to take a stand before we lose our motherland. The Democrats in Congress and President Biden need to be held with all due complicity, for what's going on at our border is a travesty, if it's not already a catastrophe. For our country is not run by lawlessness, but by representatives courageous enough to uphold the rule of law with all due righteousness. For remember, freedom comes with a price. It comes with much sacrifice. We are a great nation at which many people flock, where we are endowed by God with certain unalienable rights as a building block, where black children and white children can hold hands, and Jews and Gentiles and Protestants and Catholics can take a stand. For we must march on peacefully and patriotically make our voices heard, and our constitutional laws must be preserved. For inherent in our creed is God-granted liberties, where all human life has dignity. For if we want to be a nation where people are truly free, and the land of sweet liberty, the beacon of hope for all to see, to be the light shining on the hill, we must put not our trust in greedy politicians, but in God's will, where our mantra should always be, let freedom ring, oh, let freedom ring, for that is the only way to make America great again. And may God bless you all, and may God bless the United States of America. Have a great day.